Alright, I am back. Let's do this. What was it doing? Alright. Waiting for dupes to do stuff. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Making sure that the things I've already set down to build are things that I actually have materials to do the building of. Yes. Meteor showers. Well, that's bad for our rocket setup. Oh, that was the thing that I researched last time, wasn't it? Was bunker doors. This is fine. Totally fine. Yep. Real good. It's just free snow. Nice. Oh, we have some liquid water on the surface for a little bit. Briefly. New print. Alright, what do we got here? So. Turn that music down a little bit more. Just never happy with the level it's at. Yeah, no. I guess I'll take the shiny nymph eggs. Do I still have the egg cracker set up here? I probably want to keep the shiny nymphs. Okay, I don't have it set to automatically crack. Okay, goody. Okay. There we go. They're getting to work. And are we done on this top part? So we have pipes for water. We got pipes coming out for this. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna build stuff down there? Okay. I can also build this airlock here once I remove this ladder. And there won't be, like, once we're done with the building, there won't be a reason for dupes to go in there. So it'll be fine just to have the airlock there. Probably won't even need to forbid it. Quinn's happy. As long as we sweep it out. What are we making this out of? Old amalgam? Good. There we go. Great. Waiting for that wire to get built. This is all still reachable through that, right? Yep. Alright, we're gonna build the, alright, we needed steel. Do we have more steel now? We do. Alright. Utility. Thermal aqua tuner steel. So it's gonna build this here. And so how does this work again? Liquid goes in, liquid comes out, basically. But we want a thermosensor to control whether or not it's enabled or not. Who's starving? Pay is starving? Why? Oh, because you were busy and then... Okay. Did I update the schedule for over here? No. Let's give them a little bit more downtime. There you go. Be generous. Alright. Back to here. Well, once the autosave's done. There we go. Right, so the main thing is thermopipe sensor, controlling the aqua tuner, and automation wire. Also, what do we make that out of? I don't know. Is there overheat temp on the... I guess it probably would have been the right thing considering where I copied it from. But I guess it's good practice for me to try to pay attention to the material that the thing is being made out of. It's in here somewhere, right? Gas element sensor, liquid element sensor. Looking for like a liquid temperature sensor? Not a thermosensor. Is it not in here? Is it under plumbing? Liquid pipe element, liquid pipe churn, liquid pipe thermosensor. There it is. Alright, and I wanted to make this out of... you know, I don't think it matters. Like, if we look at this one down here, there's no overheat temp. There's a melting point, but we're not going to hit that. We're going to have bigger problems. Like, our petroleum is going to turn into sour gas if we hit those temps. Okay, and then I think we want to use a liquid pipe of some kind. And specifically, we want to route like through here into there, and then back, and then up. So that's not going to be reachable, though, is the problem. Maybe directly here to here, and then cancel that, and then here to there. And then radiant liquid pipe for the cycle. And then I need some way of getting polluted water into the pipe. Which is not going to be a big deal. We got a lot of that. Let's grab some from somewhere. Grab a pipe over here, and I guess no, because we really want to load it up, right? I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to wait until, so basically what I was thinking of is the fact that the natural gas generator is going to produce polluted water. Right, and so it's going to produce some, but it's not going to be enough fast enough to like load up this setup. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this going over here, and then we'll get a liquid bridge in here, and I can cancel that pipe. There we go. And so we have a way to fill. Oh, that's a problem. I should really make sure that this is set up to go in the right way, which is to say that way. That way it will always cycle around. Yeah, that will prevent this from... Do I care? Also, yeah, no, a couple of things. I think what I want to do is I want to put it this way, because I want to fill up the whole thing. No, I don't think that's going to matter. But what does matter is that we have a bridge here, so that if the aqua tuner is disabled, the liquid can continue to flow. I think we have something like that here. Yes. Below it. Like so. And so then instead of having that pipe coming here, we have that go there and join. And then that goes down that way. That way, when this is operating, the fluid can go through it to be processed and come out. And then if it's not processing, the fluid can continue on to the bridge. Is that how that's set up? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Great. And then we have this pipe here to get some polluted water into the loop. Yes. And so this will allow us to take the heat around the steam engine and bring it back into the box. And then we have the excess water coming back into the box. And so everything becomes like self-contained. We turn any of the heat that's generated in the box into power through the steam turbines. It goes into the power system. Not really for the spawn, but this and this will help get this started, and this will be self-powering. And then this will be powering like our industrial processing of like basically moving the stuff that's currently over here, specifically really the metal refinery, and maybe more metal refineries and maybe other things. And then we can probably move these natural gas generators over to the industrial brick and just kind of like concentrate all of our heavy heat producing stuff over here. Meep? Why so stressed, Meep? Can we go backwards in this list? Nope. Oh. I don't know what I did to reset the... Oh, I right-clicked. Okay, Meep, what's your deal? You're sopping wet, popped eardrums. How did that happen? You're in a suit. How did you get sopping wet? What's the deal with that? I don't really do impressions, but just imagine a Jerry Seinfeld impression right there. Okay, we still have lots of gold amalgam, right? The search box is a thing. I mean, 46 tons is a lot, right? We have no copper, though. Good amount of copper ore, so we could produce some copper. There we go. Did research happen? Or is research still happening? What did I research last time? Oh yeah, we're working through, what is the third kind? Applied Science Material Studies Terminal. Right. It's got 100 rad bolts. So we're just waiting for someone to go there, I guess, and do the thing. Awaiting delivery. That's a lot of, what's going on with the, Exosoap Forge? We have lots of reed fiber. We have worn Atmos suits. I should increase the priority. Yeah, there you go. I'm guessing, yeah, it's downtime, bedtime. It's my own fault. Maybe I should make more atmosuit ducts. I have room for a couple more. Oh, right, they're going... Oh. So, let's deconstruct the bottle emptier. Let's put an atmosuit dock here, maybe? How did you get in there? Wrangle that. Wrangle that guy. What if I moved this somewhere? I know, I could move it here. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make room to have like an atmosuit checkpoint and a single dock, so the dupes don't have to go in here and get popped eardrums and soaking wet. We'll have to figure out how to reroute the liquid that is going to the hydroponic tile right there. So instead of coming down here, it needs to come up here, like that. And then this is 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. That will work. This ladder has to go away. One, 2, 3. I think I'll just build tiles here. 2, 3. Tile, tile, tile. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Got him. I mean, the plan is, well, the thing in my head that is almost like a plan was to actually tear this apart and because right now this is doing 2 things, right? So this is super deep freezing the food here. It's chilling this metal tile for one thing, and 2, it is chilling the air that we're producing that's being pushed into the base. I do want to cool the oxygen over here somewhere. I think I talked about it on a past stream that I wasn't sure how it would work with like what I'm doing here with the thermoregulator. Like the temperature out here is really cold, right? But and I was like, well, how can like the steam turbine thermo aqua tuner setup produce something so cold? Oh, right. So the real issue is that I don't have a liquid that can get cold enough. Right? Right now I don't have a liquid that I can pipe through that can get cold enough to, wait, is that true? Right, because I have to pump a liquid or a gas, a something that is this cold. Like if we look at the pipe, the contents of this gas pipe is negative 73 degrees Celsius. That's why the metal tile is so cold. So I have to pump something that's that cold. And if I want to use the thermal aqua tuner, it needs to contain a liquid that is that cold. And I don't think I have a liquid that can get that cold. How cold can petroleum get? Okay, I could pipe petroleum in a pipe and chill it with a thermal aqua tuner. Like cycle it until it's cold enough, and dump the heat into a space that would then, the heat would run a steam turbine to, I think that would work. Anyway, that's not something I'm exactly prepared to do right now, but I'm just thinking about how to not use a thermoregulator. They're much less efficient because they're chilling gas. Right, so anyway, let's not use copper ore. There we go. And let's get that atmosphere checkpoint built right there. And then we can stop these dupes from suffering from like pops eardrums and sopping wet and all that stuff. Especially since now we don't have showers for dupes to take a shower and get rid of that penalty. It's not great. Right now I'm just waiting for this hydroponic farm to be built so I can move the thimbleweed production over to there. The pipe is going over there, but it's not going to do anything until the tile is there. So this is doing two things. One, it's keeping us in thimbleweed production, which is good for repairing the Atmos suits, but it's also a way to destroy the excess polluted water from our bathrooms. So between one of these and then converting the rest of the polluted water into germy clean water and cycling it back into the bathrooms, it kind of, you know, becomes zero sum. Oh yeah, they're unhappy because they all ran. Well, you're holding breath. Yeah, we have a problem, which is kind of funny because look, all this oxygen out here, and the base has a problem. Like, we're getting oxygen in. The problem is we're doing a lot of stuff with the Atmos suits, and I think that's using a lot of oxygen. Honestly, how's the germ situation outside? Oh, there's still slime lung out here. Slime lung down here. That's fine. What about pressure? 340. You know, any germs up here? Over here. Aww. There's not even any polluted oxygen over here, is there? There's a little bit. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah, so we really need the SPOM. Is what this amounts to. But we're almost there. We just need the dupes to come over here and build it. I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to close in that Poké Shell. Are you... Yeah, you are protecting. It's not great. Oh, never mind. Too late. Waiting delivery. Is that buildable? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's prioritize getting all this stuff built. There we go. We're almost done. Maybe. Let's check. So the meteorite shower should be done. We got some snow here. Let's add more things for the dupes to do, right? Something. Just a random one. Another thing that we can build, I had mentioned it briefly. Is it under rocketry? Nope. Base? Bunker door. Okay, we need more steel. But then we could, maybe we can build bunker tile? No, that's, okay, 100 per each one, huh? So we can build 3. Alright. I mean, we could definitely... Where is it? I've lost it. I don't know why you're complaining about food. I'm going to check into that in a second. So we're making... Oh, are we out of copper ore? Is that what... no. It's just waiting, though. Iron to steel? Let's make some more of that. Okay. Can we aid our dupes in traversing the base? We could make more plastic ladders. How much plastic do we have? We got 9 tons. Should be able to make some more plastic ladders. Probably help for this section right here. What was the key to, I guess it's shift. Okay. So that probably will help. Maybe this, oops. Section right there will be good. Let's copy that, paste that there, and then uproot that, and empty storage. Sounds like a bad idea. Let's do this. Let's cancel the uproot. And let's look at plumbing. Liquid pipe contents empty. So maybe we can deconstruct this without a problem. Is there anything in here? Contents, polluted water. Okay, so there's still some polluted water in here. 25.6 milligrams. 22 million germs. Awesome. Cool. It is kind of in a pit, so I think I'm just going to deconstruct that as is. And then we're going to build a tile on top of it once we can. Are you, you're not, okay. Cool. Now, is there liquid there? Mop it. There you go. Cool. Alright, and then, we don't need tiles there. That's fine. And then, we'll build the ammo suit dock. Great. Get some oxygen going up into it here. Actually, I guess we can have oxygen coming from... well, we need wires anyway. So there, wire. Insulated gas pipe. We'll have chilled oxygen going into there. Great. So the dupes will be a lot happier going in and dealing with this area. With that setup, which is good. And we have a new printable. Oh boy. Ooh, nope. Grub fruit seed, sure. Why not? Okay. I guess we'll just call these manually. What are we storing in here? Ice? Oh. Interesting. Why? Right, because this used to be liquid storage at one point, and that just kind of ended up staying there. Let's do this. Copy setting, paste. I guess we can make that not sweep only. No, I think I do still want to make it sweep only. I don't want the dupes to go out and collect ice from other places. And then we're going to disable everything and deconstruct this, and then sweep that ice. There we go. Alright, we should see our calories go up quite rapidly once dupes get around to... There we go. Harvesting the hatches. Yeah, breathability is 54. It's not good. But hey, we got lots of food. Yeah. It's kind of bad. At least the bedrooms are not the worst. So, oh my. Yep. I forgot to do something about that. Whoopsie. Okay. That's unfortunate. So let's start by doing that. I guess it doesn't help that we're literally pumping oxygen out and stuffing it away. It's annoying though. I guess it's not a lot of oxygen. Okay, well, I mean, you have the pumps in there. We can probably pump this out and filter it until we get all the oxygen back. That'll probably be when I'm ready to. Oh, this is empty. Let's get rid of all this stuff and all of this stuff, and we'll have space for another bedroom for a dupe we're not ready for. What was I gonna say? That'll probably be when we're ready to build the rocket, the carbon dioxide rocket. Which we can't do if it's clogged up. Anyway. Is this... I think this is actually done now. Except for the fact that we have no power. We should... Okay. What are we prioritizing here? Let's prioritize this. Maybe with like an 8. Let's get this producing power for this area. We have the pipe from the natural gas. So we should start getting that. And this should be wired up. Like this will have power. So the only reason these gas pumps aren't pumping natural gas out is that there's nowhere for it to go because this pipe is not connected to anything. So once this is built, the gas should start flowing. And then this will start producing carbon dioxide, which I think, yeah, this is wired up to push carbon dioxide into our storage. All right, let's look at the gas overlay. So, yeah, we actually got rid of most of the carbon dioxide, and then we started pumping out oxygen. Also, there's a lot of hydrogen up. Well, not a lot, but there's hydrogen up here that we should do something about at some point. How is the germ situation? There's just a little bit of germ left. I think if we see that there are no more germs up here, I will put some airflow tile up here to allow some of the gas exchange to happen here, so that some of the hydrogen can get out and we get some of that oxygen back. But we should start to see, yeah, oxygen's still flowing in. We should, so it seems like a lot of the breathability is just low pressure. So hopefully things will recover a bit now that we're not vacuuming the base. This gas pump is on its way out. We should also disable access. Oh, it already is, effectively. We don't allow any dupes in or out. That's fine. So disable auto repair. Other bases complaining about breathability? I mean, this is fine. It's much better than the other one. Oh yeah. We never built that. Let's put a ladder there. I'll allow some gas flow through there. Could we build... Nope. We'd have to remove some of the tile, which I guess I could. It is nice decor, though. Right, we've run out of sand to filter over here. That is what it is. What else could Dupes be doing over here? What do we want to do with this planetoid? I guess, like, I could just have the Dupes mining, exploring. Why not, right? Well, there's the edge. Maybe? No. It's somewhere over here. I guess we'll find out soon. Do we know where the... here's the other edge. So it's not the biggest thing. You know, compared to the starting one. The other planetoids are quite a bit smaller. But we could go down further, right? I mean, what's a little cold? What's some pitas? We could probably go down this way. I don't want to go through a geyser or a bunch of slime either. We can go through this oxalite. And then... there we go. That'll give the dupe something to do over here. Won't that be nice? Uproot that. Alright. Back to the main show. Good. Alright. So something I didn't consider. So we are... yeah, no power consumers right now because this is yet to be connected to power. But so this is producing polluted water, and that off gases. So now we have a bunch of polluted oxygen in here, which was not what I wanted. Right, the long-term intent was that it would be hot enough in here that the polluted water would instantly vaporize, resulting in steam, and then some dirt that could be picked up later. We could even have auto sweepers, whatever. I didn't consider the fact that getting this going initially would mean that it's going to off-gas polluted oxygen. I guess I'll have to clean that up later. That was a something I just had not considered. It's not a lot, but it will eventually build up. That's fine. It'll be pushed out by all the steam at some point once we get that going. We should prioritize getting the power connections here. So that we can power the spawn. So gas in here. There is a little bit of polluted oxygen, unfortunately. Maybe what I want to do is temporarily not have these connect. Like if I just had these pump out and we just vacuum this space, that solves a lot of problems. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So once the autosave's done, I'll use a high pressure gas vent. There we go. Iron. And I'm going to set this up here and here. it should be enough to just connect that. And then what I'll do is I will disconnect the other pipes this way. That way they'll be easy enough to reconnect. And then I'll flip the switch and we can essentially just vacuum this out. And yeah, that'd be really nice, because then when we're ready to, like, when we start producing hydrogen and we're ready to start pumping that into the system, I can reconnect the pipes and disconnect the vents and just leave everything running and everything will be good. Now, that's not reachable, unfortunately. Let's get some ladders over there. Let's prioritize these things next. Alright, so we're going to have some power. Alright, so now we have power for the spawn to get it going. Did we... I didn't end up building any batteries, did I? I should. And I should do that because we're going to want some... Oh, I didn't set up hydrogen generators either, which is part of this, right? That's how it's self-powering, is that we're producing hydrogen and we can burn it. Didn't even think about that. So we could put them here and here and here and here. Once we get that tile out of the way. And I think we're done with this deodorizer and this tile. So I can do 4 hydrogen generators. What are the considerations for the hydrogen generators? I guess they don't have any outputs other than the power and the heat, right? Okay, so that'll be the thing I put up here, is I'll put in some, how big can the, so a thing I haven't done yet in this world, I think, is the power control station, right? And so we can do a power plant. 96 tiles. Okay, so we could do a power plant in here. I don't need these ladders here. Yeah. I don't know if I can put the power plant over the thingy. The heavy watt wire. It's hard to tell. Okay, I think I can, because it's not complaining when I'm hovering over here. Okay, cool. So, that'll be the plan. We'll set up some smart batteries once I figure out exactly... okay, so I think I'm going to get rid of... Or at least I'm going to move the door over. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to get rid of the door. Let's look at this. So, if I have hydrogen generators, here, that doesn't really give me room, does it? I want one here and one here. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the airlock, and I'll just break this in with the insulated tile. And then we're going to build another room with insulated tile above this. That's going to be our power station with 4 hydrogen generators and a power station, a couple smart batteries. Smart batteries don't overheat, I think, is true. What was that sound? Power leak, overheat temperature. Okay, there is overheat. Oh, the shine nymphs hatched. That's great. There is an overheat temperature. Presumably, if we build these out of steel, they'll be okay, I think. How much heat are we talking about from the... 4 kilodTUs of heat. I mean, the batteries don't need to be in the power station, I think. Let me read the text for this again. It's just for the tune-up of the generators. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do like the hydrogen generators, power station, and then we'll do batteries on top. I mean, the batteries will generate heat too, but a lot smaller concern than other stuff. Okay, so stations, I don't need to be paused. Power control station. So we can just sneak this in right here. I don't want to necessarily make it out of lead. We have a lot of lead, but we have infinite iron. So I'll build it out of iron. There we go. Alright, so if we can get this other gas vent done, then I think we're about ready to turn on the spawn. Where are we? So a thing that I had not considered is... Actually, hold that thought. So, 2 gas pumps here. That's 1,000... That's enough to fill 1 gas pipe, right? Although, numbers are not present here. How much... I feel like maybe I just looked at this, but I don't remember anymore. Hydrogen generator. So let's say we build one here. 100 grams per second. 800 watts. How much power total are we using here? 120 to 480 plus 480 plus 480 plus 480. 480 times 4. 6 to 18, I don't know. Enough that 4 of these should be good. And I think we're producing enough hydrogen. We should be producing... well, I guess the question is how much hydrogen are we producing? 112 grams per second times 4. So, this is using 100 grams per second. This is producing 112. So we can at least sustain 4 hydrogen generators if these are going constantly, which they should be, because we have infinite storage for gas overflow. So... Okay, the other thing I need to do here is make some room. And I think... more insulated tile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across and down. And then I think I will put an airlock here. There we go. And so this will be our power station, which I think is too big. Okay. But we can improvise here. So what I'll do is I'll remove these. I'll cancel this, and I'll move the hydrogen generator over one, and I will tile this in this way. And I guess if I'm doing that, I don't necessarily need... I can do this. Might as well just do that. Yeah, there we go. And so we're maintaining our access into here, and then put a tile there, and then we should have room for the hydrogen generators. Wait. Are they 3 tall or 4 tall? 4 tall. They're 3 tall, right? Yeah, so I don't need... I can build this... Oops. Here. I don't need that. Don't need that. Copy that to there. Cancel all that. There we go. Slightly faster to build. A little bit more compact space, so we should definitely be under 96 tiles here. Yep. So we'll have a power station, which means that the hydrogen generators can be tuned up to be more efficient. If we have a dupe come over here and do that, that has the right skill. Right, so right now we're waiting for these tiles. We need these tiles built so that we can get the electrolyzers going. And I guess we don't have water flowing over quite yet. Let me prioritize these tiles. Let's check out the water situation. So water could flow this way if there was somewhere for it to go. Water. Okay. So yeah, we will have water coming from our reservoir. We're not going to start pumping the hot water from here until we're ready to shut it off from going this way, because there's not a lot. And we want to ensure this buffer stays here if we were to... Yeah. Where does it matter? I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. Oh, I see. So this is set up so that this turbine will always output this way, and this one will output onto here and will prioritize going this way, but will overflow going this way. So that is... maybe not necessary, but I think what I'll do is I will have the... I'll run this way, and then we get rid of that. And this will be ready to connect these together. And I'll disconnect here, this line. And so this line will resume the function of this line that's currently going to this bomb. This bomb has the water reservoir as a backup, and will continue to be supplied with water. Don't need to be paused. It's just habit. Okay. At some point, we'll see some dupes coming over. So it is warmer here. We're generating heat. At some point, maybe we'll be hot enough to boil water. It'll be at least 40 C. Or hotter if the building is hotter. How hot is the building? Is the building getting hotter? It is. All right. We made this out of gold amalgam, which will hopefully be good enough. And then we're also emitting carbon dioxide, and that's going into our storage. Also with a little bit of oxygen. We'll have to deal with that later. How is breathability over here doing? Not great. Maybe worse. Okay, we are waiting iron here. We have iron. Yes, 11 tons of it. We don't have... we do have phosphorite. Oh, right. So Disable building. There we go. So dupes are not able to get into here because of the Atmosuit checkpoint, but we haven't built the Atmosuit dock yet, so it's a problem. Problem of my own creation. Unreachable food. You are stuck. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten yourself stuck. At least Helene is not stuck inside of here. We did avoid that. Okay. Go. Do it. Yeah, that's a problem. It's a real problem. Suffocation in the base. Well... Maybe you should go over here. And maybe I should just give up on caring about the little bit of germs that are out here, and we'll just let them in. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, low oxygen, but not suffocating. So there we go. Problem solved. Solved. Are you still... Someone get over there and build that ladder. Okay, great. Top priority. Can you... You can't go anywhere. You are also stuck. Congrats. Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess you should unequip that suit. There you go. Perfect. And then, oh hey look, there's a suit right here. Why don't you put that on? Perfect. This is fine. Did someone else make it? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Build the things. Suffocating in this bit. Yeah, you should move out of there. You should go up here. Anyone do anything with those tiles yet? Nope. Rowan, that is unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. You should really go over here. Interesting. Did that actually work? Where did the mess go? Huh. Did I intercede? You should go there. Perfect. It never happened. Meep. Yeah, you should unequip that. Was that a mistake? No, that's fine. What's a germ? Meep, you should get in that suit now. Alright. Someone build these. Catalina, you Don't have a lot of options, do you? What can we do here? We can minimize the amount of stuff that we need to build. Catalina can mop that while she is stuck in here. Someone have an errand to build this? Amari does. Okay, Amari's gonna save the day. Who else made a mess? Oh. Right. Oh boy. Suffocating. Rowan, you should go up here. Alright. Well. You should be able to go other places now, right? Yes. Okay. So, red alert is over. That was a lot to save that one dupe. I feel like there's a lot of problems now. Why is there crude oil here? Where did the crude oil come from? Where? I don't know. Suffocating, Harold? Okay, you should go here. Also, we should change the priority on these jobs. Who else made a mess? Oh, you're fine. New principles available. How about some oxalite? Can we have some oxalite? Nope. Alright, well, where else is a mess? Right. Unfortunately, it's a bad mixture, right? So those messes are going to release polluted oxygen, and now we're going to break through here to let oxygen exchange, and we're probably going to get some germs that are going to settle into the polluted oxygen that'll be off-gassed from that polluted water. It's unfortunate. Yeah. It's interesting, though. I wonder if I stop the gas going to the ammo suits. So should we like focus on just reoxygenating the base, or should we focus on keeping on working on this area? And also, now that this is sealed up, I can in fact flip the switch, and we can see this in operation, and we'll start venting all the gases out of here. We still don't have water coming in though. But that's just a matter of connecting things up, I think. Like, we should have... Water should be able to flow down, over, and into. Why is water not going into this pipe? Why is there no water going from here to here? Why is water not flowing here? I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? That one of them is a liquid pipe and the other one is an insulated liquid pipe. They should still connect. So, what's up with that? Oh, I see. It's so there's a bridge here. Okay, so what we need is that we need another liquid bridge to establish directionality. And we could have that like here or here, and that would be fine. And then we can disconnect this and this. I guess we can still leave that connected. But yeah, there we go. Oh, and we have a mess over here. So I think once this is built, that should ensure that water is flowing from the reservoir over into the spawn. In the meantime, we're just kind of vacuuming out the space. Which, I mean, ideally what we do is we'd have the oxygenator, electrolyzers running, so that we're producing hydrogen and we're getting hydrogen up in here. And then we pump to displace, and then we turn everything off, and then we hook up the pipes, and then we start pumping hydrogen here and oxygen here. But, yeah, it is what it is. The other thing we can do is... So this is currently set up to dump excess from here onto these pipes, and we want to change this around to, in fact, add what's in these pipes to here. Which, at the end of the day, I think just means that we're disconnecting those pipes. And we're going to add some other gas bridges. Like to here and here. There. Okay, that should work. So we'll be adding the oxygen from here onto these pipes. And they'll go and get cooled in the existing gas cooling area. That pipe. Good. Okay, so we have water flowing over here now. Nope. Why not? It's going here. Why is it not going on? What what have I misunderstood here? Clearly something. Okay. Pipe blocked is an interesting statement. Is it? Hold on. Is it because I have this? No. Liquid pipe. Liquid bridge. Pipe blocked. Output pipe is blocked. Someday I'm going to really truly understand how all the liquid piping actually works, instead of just mostly understanding it. Alright, I need to mop this mess up too. Anything down there? No, okay. Cool. Get rid of those ladders. Oh, right. So the switch doesn't override these things being turned on. It overrides them, or it doesn't override them being turned off. It only overrides them being turned on, right? So we can turn the switch off, and the AND gates will ensure that none of this stuff turns on when we don't want to, but it doesn't work the opposite way. Also, the bridge did fix it. I needed a bridge past this output to say, oh, the directionality of the piping should continue past this. Like, I think the system, like, only thought that, oh, there's outputs here, so the directionality of this pipe must be going this way. Right, so, okay, so now we have water flowing here. I think we got lots of water here. I think what I'm going to do next is, so this pipe is built, so we should be able to connect this pipe here, and then disconnect the output going this way. So now we'll take all the output hot water from the steam turbines and dump it into the new spawn. The new spawn. Alright, how is the ventilation going over here? Hey, look at that. Wait, no, it's not really. What we have been looking at is this. So look at that. It's slightly bluer over here as gas interchanges. And also, how is the germ overlay? Well, there's just ever so slightly slime lung over here, so it's probably fine. How is polluted oxygen? There's a couple little pockets of polluted oxygen, but it's fine. I'll go back at some point and close those up and kind of reseal the base, but this seems necessary to keep the dupes from suffocating. If you care about that sort of thing. Some people do. I just don't want to lose the first one, right? I don't want to break that seal. Alright, so we need more hydrogen generators built over here. That was kind of a thing we were trying to do. It's hard to see what's going on. There we go. Alright, so we're going to build one there eventually, one there, and one there. And that'll be good. Okay, so now we are producing hydrogen. I think what I want to do right now is I want to override this to turn this off so we're not pumping. And I want to see kind of the hydrogen get up in here. Now, this is probably wrong in several ways. This is me just taking what I built over there and extending it. And it mostly worked. And we finished space power technology, which is good for eventually going to space. What is the next thing we want to do? Maybe like nose cone and stuff? Yeah, let's do that next. We should also mop. Oh, this is... Okay. So none of this stuff is reachable right now because this tile has not been built. So the dupes can't get to this ladder to descend it. Yeah. Same thing with this. This is not reachable because this ladder has not been built yet. Oh, right. So the reason these tiles are here is I was going to make a manual airlock for dupes to... is there really a point? Honestly. I don't know. I guess it's fine for now. Yeah, okay, let's skip out on that. And I think if I'm going to do that, then I'm just going to continue the ladder. Like that. There we go. I may add the switch later. The switch was intended to control these pumps, but we don't even have an output for these pumps yet. Speaking of which, right, so I think the intent is going to be that these pumps are going to go, or the pipes from these pumps for the hydrogen are going to go up here, and then I'm going to combine them with a gas bridge. There. I'll leave that pipe there in case I want to connect it that way. There we go. Should be good. Alright, so that way our hydrogen will flow into the hydrogen generators, and then the excess that's not consumed is going to get dumped into our storage. We won't have a way right now of recovering that. Like, we would need to do some kind of setup like we did with these other ones. But I'm not going to bother with that right now. Do that later. It's getting hotter in here. 133 F, 56 C. The goal is to get this hot enough to be boiling and more. And more. Did we... Okay, we have this hooked up. Right. I need a liquid bridge here to get polluted water to go in and enter into our cooling loop for the steam engines, steam turbines, and thermal aqua tuner. All right, I didn't set up the automation wiring. I should do that. I missed that one. And then we should set this to be... let's start with that setting, because that is at least not unsafe for polluted water. Oh right, we don't need the thought crossed my mind because over on the other, over here, protecting dupes by trying to set up an Atmos suit dock, but we don't need that over there because they're going out of a suit dock over here anyway. Oh hey, no gas and no wire. Okay. So how is breathability looking like these days? It is not good. Slightly improving here. I think this area is getting bigger as we're pushing out more oxygen through this first vent from the spawn. There's just a lot of demands for oxygen right now. Yeah, a little suffocation. Just a little. How is the gas situation over here? So what I want to do is I want to see a lot of hydrogen. Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Right, because we have the electrolyzers. The electrolyzer's not running. I guess what I need to do is I just need to turn this on. Well, let's check that. This should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. So we should see the electrolyzers trigger, and we should start to see the oxygen in here disappears, and it's only hydrogen. And that's what we're going for, right? So the system becomes stable. Why? Oh, right. These pumps aren't running. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. As long as both of these pumps can run, we should eventually reach a state where there's only hydrogen up here. We might need two sensors. which might be a problem now that I've sealed this up, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, I feel like I might need sensors like here and here to be sufficiently sensitive to like the pressure. Right, because, so if you didn't know, what I'm trying to do here is run the pump when the pressure is indicative of there being hydrogen, sufficient pressure that should indicate there's hydrogen up here. And here we go. So this is, see, there's vacuum here and hydrogen here and oxygen. So at some point we should reach a point like this where it's all hydrogen and oxygen can't get in here. Like that. Aw, so close. But see, it didn't... We lost that point. And that may be because... different problems. That could be caused by different problems. Like we should... Okay, so right now we have a lack of power. Is that what's going on? We do have higher potential load than what we can actually sustain, but I don't think that's the problem. Well, it's not the only problem. Let's add more power generation down here. And we do need to add batteries anyway, so let's add some batteries to this. We'll add some smart batteries up here. Actually, better layout would be here, here, here. Now, continuing our power spine, like so. Get rid of that tile, unless we can build over it. We can build over it. There we go. And then, I'm not going to mess with this yet. There's no point. At some point, I'll set this up, set up the filter, so we can use one of our refined metal, well, iron. We got a lot of it, although it doesn't think so. Oh, right, it's not. It doesn't have iron in it, but we have lots of iron. So we can use iron for this, but that'll be later. There's not even any hydrogen generators here yet. Speaking of which, I don't want to use copper ore for these. Let's use gold amalgam because I have tons. There we go. Here's a thought. So, okay, that will be the right input once these are built. The gas pipes are in the right position to deliver gas. Let's also increase the priority of these things. Let's get this stuff built so we're generating more power. And let's build these and power lines and this stuff so that we're storing that power. Because I feel like part of the problem right now might just be lack of power to keep everything running is interfering with this. I think maybe the other issue is that we are not getting rid of enough oxygen to keep the electrolyzers running. This is a problem with the other, that I originally had with the other spawn as well, but I didn't have a place to store or deal with all the oxygen, and so the electrolyzers would stop and it would stop producing hydrogen, then it would lose power and things would break down. So I think something like that might be going on now with this. So I think what I want to do is I want to connect that and connect that and disconnect that. And that'll allow 4 of the 6 Gas pumps to run once we built this. That is reachable now, so there we go. Let's also increase the priority of this stuff. Alright. Build the rest of those ladders. Alright, so pip egg or dirt? I'll take the dirt. Might come in handy sometime. Alright, so I also want to make these hydrogen generators low priority right now. I don't want to actually get them built until this stuff is all working. Oh, there we go. This is going. It's not going to matter because until those wires are built as well. But there we go. Burn some more natural gas. We use 90 per second, so we'll be able to supply a lot with a single pipe, right? More than 10? I'm not going to build 10 natural gas generators here right now, but oh yeah, we don't have a gas output, so that's important. Gas pipe. I'm just going to combine those together, I think, right now. There we go. Let's make sure that's kind of high priority too, because this is not going to function without a place to put the carbon dioxide. We're up to 61 Celsius. The hotter the better. Alright, and now we're... If we had the power, we could really be pumping out the oxygen here. And we should start to see, yeah, there's more hydrogen up here. That's what you want to see. I want to see all these electrolyzers going all the time. Not seeing this max pressure thing. Food again. I might have to build the third vent just to be able to get the gas out. Let's go ahead and assume that that's true. And fortunately, it's pretty easy once you have the pipes built to rearrange them, connect them in different ways without actually having to send a dupe to build anything. There we go. Apparently there's coal there for some reason. I think at this point we want to lock this. Don't allow dupes to go through. Don't want dupes to see, oh, there's some stuff in there, I'm gonna go pick it up. Unfortunately, that stuff is inaccessible until we have some other reason to break our spawn. There we go, stuff being built, it's good. No power. Iron ore? Why would you build with iron ore? It's not like I told you to do that. Cancel. There we go. Right, so let's check the other colony. Everything's fine here, right? Yeah, we have even more calories than ever. I'm sure the breathability is good as always. You got water still. You got polluted water. You got all the fish you can eat. What more do you need? Building heavy industry over there, over here, and then over there, it's just, it's swamp. Alright, so no automation wire connected. So a thing that we will eventually want to do is use automation to control these batteries. And we don't need... Oh, right. Okay. So it complains if there's not an automation wire. I think we can just put a dot there. We only need the automation wire on one, unless we want to have separate signals for like different power levels, which I don't think we need over here quite yet. Also, I think I'm going to connect this way for the sake of symmetry with the second level, where I currently don't want to connect a wire to this vent. So do that. And then that way I can configure this to, when this battery is full, just don't run the hydrogen generators. Okay, waiting for that power wire to be connected, and this will be able to run too, which would be good. Or food poisoning. He ate a germ-covered frost bun. Yeah. Research complete. We did durable life support, so we got more stuff in rocketry. And more stuff in stations. Somewhere. Artifact analysis station, and cool. Alright. Next research item can be espresso machine? Computing. I can't say no to computing. Do we have... We do have copper. But do I want to use copper for a radiant pipe? I could use something else. If we don't have enough. 50... Oh yeah, we don't. Okay, radiant pipe. Something besides copper. How about iron? There you go. Alright, so what does the gas situation look like in here? Still not what you want, right? So what we want to see is like all hydrogen or vacuum, like that was for just a second. I may have to go look up a reference at some point to see what I'm doing wrong. I feel like maybe there needs to be another Atmos sensor. Maybe even ones down here. I feel like the bottom one is less important. The top one for the hydrogen is more sensitive, maybe. The lack of power is problematic. Have we... Okay. Please build that. Alright, well, we're getting the thermal aqua tuner. It's not going to do a lot of good. Did we ever get the... Yeah, we got polluted water over here. Are we... Oh yeah, we're missing these two pipe segments. That's the problem. Okay, that's fine. We're not in a rush. It's not near hot enough in here for the steam turbines to run. Also, we didn't provide power. Let's run some power in the form of conductive wire. Iron is fine. Conductive wire is up to 2 kilowatts, so that's fine. Alright, some automation wire there as well. It's all well and good. Okay, so now we have pipe blocked. What pipe is that? Like, it's only 22 grams. I don't understand what pipe is blocked. Output pipe is blocked. That is an interesting statement. Right, we don't have a bridge. I think it's confused. So, ventilation, gas bridge. Let's build this here. It should be fine like this, as long as we have the gas bridge. If not, we can make separate pipes. So now we have the new one running, and the old one's not. Should get that fixed. Alright, what's going on back over here? Too far. There we go. Oxygen overlay. Better or worse? Barely breathable. It's not good. There's oxygen there. There's oxygen up there too. I think the issue is we don't have light enough gases to push the oxygen down. So we got like minimal impact. Also, there is oxygen up here. It is denser. We did let slime lung in, sadly. I'm just gonna build this new spawn, and it's gonna fix all of our problems, except for the other ones. All right, yeah. Did we? Okay, so then let's disconnect that and that. All right. It says pipe locked. Why must you be this way? What we could do is we could do a gas bridge directly down and go this way. Disconnect that, disconnect that. Actually, reconnect that, let that all drain, and then we'll disconnect those pipes. And maybe this will work, or it will allow it to work. Let's prioritize getting the bridge. I really need both of these, I think, in order for this to have enough power to keep running. Food has decayed. Okay, that's fine. Breathability 65%, 60%, 59%. Alright, Hadoop is coming. Are you going to build the bridge? Is it going to allow both to run? It looks like it. Alright. Yay. Now, is this going to fix the spawn? Ooh, it already looks fixed, doesn't it? Oh. Sending a red signal. Disabled. Why is this? Send green if above 250 grams. It's not above 250. Okay. This looks like it might be good then. Right? That looks like proper operation. Okay. Is the other gas pipe in place? No, we need a pipe here to be able to connect the overflow. Yeah, so this little bit right here needs to be built for us to be able to properly connect this. I also don't like that little bit of oxygen sitting in there. Can we... Yeah, we can fix this. If we disconnect this, that will allow that to flow out. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I think this might be properly working now. So the other things we need to do are, we need this bit built, and then we can connect the outputs here back to the storages, and then disconnect. Let's see. We can prioritize building these now. We can remove this gas vent, and yeah, I won't need to wait for the hydrogen generators to be built to remove the gas vent. The priority is like getting this built and then connecting the outputs to the storage, and that will allow us to like disconnect all the oh, we ran out of power, and then this conductive wire is overloading. We shouldn't have used conductive wire, apparently. Let's do that. I guess technically we can still access them. We can allow the dupes to go through this, because the bottom is all oxygen. So it's not going to be super disruptive if a dupe goes in here and works on this. It's much more disruptive if they get in the top and let hydrogen out. Yeah, overheated damage. You should not be running. Okay, so whoopsie. There we go. Okay, so we are all right because it had power, so it started cooling. Okay, so how can I set this so this will not synchron signal if below some ridiculous number? There you go. That'll be safe. Okay, and we're done with this. We can just deconstruct the bridge. That should be fine. Now, unfortunately, this is overheating because, well, it's hot. How hot is it? It is, 612 degrees Celsius. Now, on the plus side, that is raising the temperature of this room. Unfortunately, we don't have like a bunch of water in here yet. Maybe at some point the water down here will get hot enough to boil off. But yeah. I think I'll just disable auto repair, and we'll wait for this to either stop being quite so hot or destroy itself, and then I'll fix it. Okay, did we get this built? Okay, cool. So, I don't have much more time for the stream today. We'll be picking this up again next Friday. I'm really looking forward, in just a handful of weeks, Thanksgiving and the holidays, I have that whole block of time off, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more streaming. But for now, Oxygen Not Included is a once a week Friday evening activity. But so let's get this connected. So we should be able to connect here and here and here. And so hydrogen will flow through, generators can pick it up, and otherwise it will continue on into the storage. And then same deal for oxygen for the most part. I guess my concern is that right now, I guess what I could do is I could build another bridge here. I guess that'll be okay. I think that's going to change around the priority of like what gets dumped versus passing through. Also, there's a pipe missing there. But for now, we only care about like storing the oxygen until we're ready to start shipping it. So that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect these pipes and these pipes and there. It's really cool how the disconnect works. And then connect all that up. And so now all the oxygen should get stored in here. And all the hydrogen gets stored in here. And this should just keep running. Unfortunately, I think I did see a little oxygen get in. Maybe it'll get deleted? Yes. Awesome. Lucky. Alright, now we're just dumping all the extra oxygen into there, into the infinite storage. And so the spawn should continue indefinitely. Alright, we can wire up the hydrogen generators, like so, and then I can deconstruct the high pressure gas vent here. And alright, we do want dupes to come in and build this heavy watt wire. That'll happen eventually. How is the gas materials overlay looking? So far, so good. So that should prevent, well, once the other two are built, overload, power overload. These generators are not going to run until we get the power wired in. That's at least the right place, though. It's good. We're now generating like a surplus of power. Still some overheat damage, but it's cooling down. And then everything else around it presumably is heating up. At some point, this water will be hot enough to turn into steam. I might have to add some more water before then. What's going to be annoying is now we have all this polluted oxygen in here. I don't think I want it in there, so we're going to have to set up like a filter to get it out. Let's see. How about some oxalite? Can I have oxalite? I'll take the rest. How is breathability? Better or worse? I think the pocket here is growing. I think it is getting better. Although the carbon dioxide, the carbon dioxide is accumulating. I don't think it actually is a bad idea or a bad. It's not a problem. Like if we could build up some more carbon dioxide, we're pushing the oxygen up back into the base, which I think is half the problem. We took like all the oxygen we had and we just spread it out. What's going on here? Why is there water here? Why is there water here? Did I disconnect something? Oh, maybe that ice never got swept. Oopsie. Well, at least it couldn't go anywhere. Although that's too much water to. Well, we can mop that up. Okay, fine. It's fine. We didn't like dump that out. Cool. All right, how's this doing? Still functioning? I don't like that. That's bad. It's not good. Why did that happen? Now, I think the good thing is the way this is set up right now, we are going to delete the overflow oxygen. It's bad, though, because any oxygen that enters into here is first going to go to the hydrogen generators. Aren't operational right now, but once they are, it's going to cause element damage to them. So, really should figure out, I guess... I think the problem is this mess. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, I think what I should do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to run these over here. I should use insulated gas pipe. I'm not going to switch out all the ones that are already there. But, yeah, here we go. And then over to there, and over to there. And, then we'll finally have some oxygen coming in from the spawn into the base. And hopefully helping our breathability issues. Let's just keep that open for now. Oh, yeah, so this is going to have... Oh, it's disabled because our batteries are full. Okay. Well, that's kind of a limited use in that case. Yeah, there you go. Wrong element damage. Whoopsie. So... I'll have to figure out somehow what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe this layout is not right for having 2 pumps. Maybe I need multiple sensors. Maybe something else. Maybe this actually needs to be taller and I just need to rebuild this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Not really time to do anything about that right now, but I'll figure it out eventually. I do want to see the oxygen flowing into the base, though. I think that's setting things up for success next time around. Yeah, I mean, even this one, we are getting some hydrogen in the oxygen as well. Gas vent overpressure. Oh, we broke it. So, yeah, it's broken. That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah. I guess here's what I can do. Let's build a pipe here. Let's build up some pipes here. I'm gonna remove this one tile. So hopefully we should be able to... Wait. Actually, if I just need to build... There is a gas pipe there. Okay, so never mind. So I don't need to deconstruct the tile, actually. Because I don't need to build a pipe there. There's already a pipe built there. I'll build some pipes here. And maybe we can... Is that what I want to do? I don't know if that's what I really want to do here. How much hydrogen are we talking about? And then it's quite a lot, right? I don't know. I don't think there's really a good way for me to get that oxygen out without opening it up. Unless I pump the hydrogen somewhere else. Which I'm not super thrilled about doing that either. I don't know. I get a week. I got a week to figure out what I'm going to do next. I just got to remember to think about it between now and then. Maybe someone can remind me. Okay. So, lots of broken stuff. Lots of things to do. Oh, there we go. Speaking of broken things, it is broken. Too much heat. That's, well, I wasn't anticipating it running right now because there's no point. There's nowhere for the heat to really get dumped into to run the steam turbines because we don't have enough steam or water in here to do anything about that. So maybe once we get water and steam properly in here, we can set up some kind of filtration and dump the polluted oxygen into a room. Maybe with some deodorizers. I don't know. Or, no, because I don't want oxygen in here either. I don't want polluted oxygen or oxygen in here. It's got to go. Alternatively, if we could get the SPOM properly running, I could turn these off, mop up the polluted water, and then vacuum this again. That's an option. We are up to, or down. We were at 13 before. 11.4 tons of iron. We're waiting for that next eruption, I think. Just 2 cycles away. So it should happen very early on in the next stream. So we should still let's prioritize getting these pipes before we're done though, because we should be able to see this in operation. We have the pumps here to pump oxygen out, and we are pumping a little bit of oxygen into this. Cool. Research is happening too. Yay. Research complete. Something that I didn't even need. I'm sure I'll need it at some point. What is this? Signal counter? Memory toggle, XOR gate. It's great. All you need. All you need is an XOR gate. Arcade cabinet and duplicate checkpoint. So we can control where duplicates go based on signals, which could be really good for some really complicated things that would be very far away. But anyway, I might as well pick another research item. What can we do? Do the lead suit stuff. Don't really need it. I don't know that I need any of these things right now. Here's some rocket stuff. So we'll take some rocket stuff. How about some pipes? Can we have some pipes? Get some gas flowing. Go, do it. Alright, so here we go. Oxygen flowing through directly. Why? Oh, so the gas pumps are disabled. We can fix that. There we go. This one's just cycling. This one has no power. Why no power? Overloaded. Okay, well we're just gonna turn this off for now. Probably because we're trying to draw that power out of a wire. And that's not gonna work. But we are supplying oxygen. This bridge is an issue. Probably want to just remove this bridge because it's forcing oxygen to be prioritized to be dumped into storage. But we are sending some oxygen over to the base. There you can see an example there of some hydrogen that was getting into the oxygen. Alright, so now we are approaching an amount of oxygen coming in that's saturating the 2 pipes. We might need to start thinking about having 3 pipes supplying oxygen, or doing something else. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, well there. Okay. So, how does that affect breathability? Slowly. Alright, so we should start to see oxygen making its way up to these other vents. At this point, what we should do is we should seal up these vents, these airflow tiles, so that we're not letting oxygen that we're producing get out. In fact, let's really prioritize those. Okay, so a bit of a crisis. Midway through there, starvation, unlikely. You are just running behind schedule. Yes? Yeah, he's making it. We should, is there any reason not to... Yeah, we should remove this tile, I think, at this point. Make things more efficient. Alright, but they're gonna make it. Right? Yeah. Eye irritation. You have 900 calories. Plenty. Plenty of calories. Alright, so anyway. Some progress over here in this bomb. A little bit of progress and a little regression in the industrial brick, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna drop a save here for the scientific space chunk, and that's gonna be it for the stream for today. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching here on Twitch. I also upload these onto YouTube. There's a VODs channel. Maybe the bot will work today. There. Yeah, so anyway, thanks again, and have a good weekend. Bye bye for now.